Hello everyone, myself Pratik. Today I welcome you all for my YouTube channel. In this video, I would like to discuss about the fundamental analysis of a company called Bosch Company. So the Bosch Company is in the space of auto ancillary space. It has been doing well in the automobile ancillary space from the last 100 years. So they are doing a business in this auto ancillary space from 100 years in India. So which feels a very good thing for an investor to invest in that company. So why I have taken Bosch for my fundamental analysis in this video is mainly because the restructuring program which the company has taken to reduce the cost cutting measures by which is happening on the employee cost. So the employee cost reductions what they have taken, and nextly the current stock price what it is trading at, it is very attractive. So when you look at the PE, price to earning multiple of the company current FY21 earnings, it looks expensive, but when you project the earning per share for the next years, the earning per shares would be higher than the previous year and all. That would feel the valuation comforts in this company. Because of that reason, I have taken Bosch for my fundamental analysis in this today's session. So firstly, let us start with the products and services which the Bosch company is offering. So products, firstly starting from mobility solutions and industrial technology and energy and building technology, next the consumer goods and the power tools. So these are all the products and services which the Bosch company is offering. So firstly, let us focus on the mobility solutions which the Bosch company is offering. So in the mobility solutions, it is mainly linked to the automobile space. So in automobile space, they are concentrating on CO2 neutral and sustainable and affordable range. In this current era, the automobile space is transforming from an old non-renewable energy to renewable energy. So people are looking for the EV, electrical vehicle transmission. So Bosch is a company which is going to play a very important role in India's EV transmission. Why? Because the technology which they have in the automobile space related to the EV is very good. So what the Bosch has taken is that, so the Bosch is producing powertrain components of hybrid vehicles. What is an hybrid vehicle? Hybrid vehicles which is runs based on the petrol and diesel and also combined with the battery. So the combination of battery and the gasoline or the petrol and diesel is the vehicle which is running that is called as hybrid vehicle. So usually hybrid vehicles gives more mileage than the petrol vehicle and diesel vehicles. So they are manufacturing that components. So nextly they are focusing on the synthetic fuel. So synthetic fuel means the e-fuel for the gasoline and diesel engine. So nextly they are concentrating on battery electrical fuel cells for the EV transmission. So because the Bosch company is having a huge technologies, so they are having a huge patent with them that is going to boost from transforming from petrol and diesel engine to an electric vehicle in India in the coming days. The Bosch is an auto ancillary space which is going to take the EV transmission place in India. So next is the industrial technology. Industrial technology means the BPO services, the business processing outsourcing services which they are offering for an industrial. So in this space the Bosch is on to. So the Bosch is delivering in internationally consulting services in 30 different languages. They are also expanding their expertise in the consultation and in the information technology field. So that is one of the other product and services which the Bosch company is offering. So nextly, the energy and building technology. What is an energy and building technology which the Bosch company is offering? Energy and building technology is nothing but in this current era of automobile space. So in the 2017 and 18, the automobiles was at a peak, automobile volumes were at a peak. So in that time, the India was producing 2.5 to 3 million vehicles. In that time, all the manufacturing facilities was running at high capacity. So because of all capacity was running at high capacity, so the operating cost is going to increase. In that 10% of the operating cost is coming from the energy cost itself. So that Bosch company, what they have done is that they have a technology to reduce the cost of an energy for an automobile manufacturing without affecting the production goals of a company. So that is going to boost the margins of a companies by reducing the energy cost in an automobile space. One example which I want to give in this space is that the Renault and Nissan plant, so where in that in that plant, the Bosch has introduced a technology called integrated heating and cooling systems. Because of the technology which they have introduced in that, they could actually save 57% of the energy cost in that manufacturing facilities. So this could actually tells so how technologies of a Bosch is having to delivering a service to the customers in an automobile fields. So this is another one segment. So next segment is the power tools segments. So the power tools, the Bosch is a leading manufacturer and a very good number one manufacturer in the power tool segments. What are all the power tools? Power tools is nothing but the drilling machines what you will be using. So hand drilling machines and the hammering machines what they will be using in the construction space. So they have been recognized as a highly quality power tools manufacturer in India. So this is a space which is also contributing good revenues for the company. So the next space is the consumer goods space. In the consumer goods space, so the company is having a products called fridge, washing machines, micro ovens, kitchen appliances Bosch is producing. So in the previous video, I have done a fundamental analysis on a Whirlpool company. So they were only manufacturing the consumer goods called washing machine, fridges and all. But the Bosch is a company which they are going to manufacture the automobile components also. They are also manufacturing the consumer good also. So what does it tells? In the one basket, you are going to get the consumer good and auto ancillary space. It is good to invest in this kind of a company. So these are all the products and services which the Bosch company is offering. So it is very important to know what is the growth outlook for this company in the going forward to invest in this company. So because of that, I am going on the growth outlook of the company. So when you come to the growth outlook, the Bosch company is spending heavily on R&D, research and development spending. So almost 6.9 billion which the Bosch Global Limited which they have spent in the 2019, almost 6.5 percentage the revenue, total overall revenue of the total Bosch Global Limited. When in India, the Bosch is spending almost 5.9 billion rupees. I am talking about rupees, 5.9 billion rupees in India, almost 7 percentage total revenue turnover of FY 2020. So they are spending hugely on the R&D spends, which would actually boost the technology in the future. So they could actually get that and they could actually introduce that to producing the different components in automobile space. So that is one of the very good point. So next one is that they are having a manufacturing facilities in the 16 manufacturing facilities in 6 states. So they also have a patent. So the patent is a very important thing for a Bosch company, where in 2008 the Bosch was having 12 patents. So after that they are continuously increasing their patent applications. So now they are having 383 patents as of 2020. So this what does it, the patent tells is that they are usually focusing on the technology of a future. So they are building a technology for the future. So they are going to become a leader. The people, those who are having a technology, they are going to lead the market. They are going to grab the market share in the future. That one point when you come to the Bosch is a very good point. So the another one very good point which I want to talk about the Bosch company is that they are continuously increasing their portfolio in the artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain technology, next the smart products. So these are all the areas where they are increasing their exposure. So by increasing their exposure, they are going to increase the productivity of the company. So they are going to adopt the future technology what they are coming, artificial intelligence, machine learning and all these kind of things is going to help the company to lead in the further in the future, further growth of the future which will be there in this technology. So many companies in India not been adopted this kind of a technologies in them. So the Bosch is a company which has been adopting all these kind of technologies in the coming front. So that could actually boost their future growth outlook bright in future. Next, very important points, the volumes in an automobile field. It is not a sustainable volume you will going to see in an automobile sector. So because of the economic factors, there will be a huge headwinds in the automobile sector that could actually affect this kind of a companies. So because of that, the company's revenues is been struggling from last 2 years. So in 2017 and 18, automobile sector have been peaked out. So in that time, the automobiles having a huge volume at the highest volume. How does the automobile cycle will be there is that, so on every 4 years that peak will be taken out and it will going to make another peak. So is it going to happen in the FY22? Most of the analysts is expecting. So because of the COVID reasons, so in the last years there was a pickup in the pre-COVID levels was there in automobile speed. After that the COVID has taken out and it has been demolished that demand. After that lockdown completed, from the September, October, November, December onwards, the automobile sales was picking up, very robust, very strong sales was happening till March, in March FY21. After that, so again the corona thing has came, the second lockdown happened. So how does the demand is going to pick up in the future? That is one of the $1 million question for everybody. But as the expectations of economists, as the many economists are expecting, the demand of the automobiles will going to continue. So it is not going to stop. So because of that forecast, we could actually believe the automobile space is going to good in the next coming days. So this is the growth outlook of a Bosch company. So nextly, let us look at on the shareholding pattern of the company. So when you come to the shareholding pattern, the promoter is holding 70.54%. Next, the FIS is holding 4.33%, and the DIS is holding 16.19%. Nextly, the public is holding 8.9%. So when you look at the shareholding patterns, nothing much exciting, nothing much interesting we could able to see, but the promoter holdings remain stagnant at the 70% level. So the FII-DIS in the last quarter, FIS have reduced their stake by 10 basis point, but when it comes to the DII, they have increased their stake. So that one was very positive point with respect to the DIS point of view. So they're expecting the Bosch companies to do well in the next coming days. So these are all the shareholding patterns. Next, let us look at the financial statement analysis. So in the financial statement analysis, what I want to tell you is that, so in the financial statement, as you can see, from 2016, 17, 18 onwards, there was a increasing trend in the revenues. After that, in 2019, it has been peaked out, and 2020 and 2021, so the Bosch has been declining their revenues because of the automobile slowdown. So the company couldn't able to generate a good revenues. So and also their operating margins was being impacted. So why? So in the operating margin, what I want to tell you is that in the operating margin of this company, the major headwinds for this company is the employee cost. Employee cost almost 13%. So it is the major revenues is being taken in the employee cost itself. So what the Bosch company has done is that, so they have done a restructuring program. So what they have done, so they have given a voluntary retirement for the many of these employees that could actually reduced almost 110 crores per quarter. So if they are reducing 110 crore per quarter, it could actually give 300 to 400 crores contribute to the profit of the company. So by this, even if the revenues of the company is not going well in the next coming years, the profitability of the company will not be impacted in the coming days. That one positive point with respect to the Bosch company, which I have told you earlier. So this is all about the financial statement. So there is nothing interesting in the financial statement, but one very much important point, the restructuring program which the Bosch company has taken on the employee, giving them VRS, voluntary retirement. So because of that, they could actually reduce 110 crores per quarter. Actually per annually, they could actually reduce 300 to 400 crores in an employee expenses. That could actually result in the profit of the company, that could actually increase the earning per share in the future. So this is the point which I want to make, which I have told in the earlier. So this is all about the financial statement of the company. So next, let us look at the financial ratios of the company. So when you look at the financial ratios, the current stock price is trading at 15,104. The current PE is 92.6. So it is very high. When you compare to the 5-year PE, it was trading at 44. So the debt of the company is 53.8. The debt to equity is 0.01. So there is a negligible. We need not to be very much panic about that. It is well within the target. So next, the return on equity is 10.6%. So the one point is the return on equity is not meeting to our requirement. So return on capital employed 13.8, it is still low. The interest coverage ratio is 94.4. It is well good. So when you look at the financial ratios, still the return on equity, return on capital employed and the PE of the company is not meeting to our requirement. But when you think about the future profit, future earning per share which the company is going to get in the next 1 year, it could actually increase the return on equity and the return on capital employed and also decrease the price to earning ratios of the Bosch company. So that one is the future growth outlook is very good for this company. So the next is the price target and valuation of this company. So when you come to the price target, the current market price is 15,104. So the PE is 92.6. So the current EPS is 163.82 rupees. So when you compare to the previous year, it is still down. It's almost 50 to 60% down because of the COVID reasons. So nextly, the operating margin which they are operating, it's 19%. When you compare to the previous years, their operating margins stood well good. So because of that reason, we could expect a good profit in the future. Nextly, the growth expected for the next coming year is almost a 20% growth we could expect from this company. So if the growth is 20% when compared to the current year earnings, it could actually be FY22 EPS earning per share would be 613 rupees. If the earning per share is 613 rupees, the PE is automatically gone down. When you compare that with the current stock price, the stock price is trading at 24.8 times for FY22 earnings. So if we expect the stock will be trading at average PE of 5 years, it could actually be 40 to 44 times in the next coming year. In the next coming year, if the stock price is trading at a 40 PE, the price target of this company will be 24 to 25,000. If the company stock price is going to reach 24 to 25,000, the return what we can expect from the Bosch company is 35 to 37% in the next 1 year. So this is why I would tell Bosch company is very attractive at the current stock price. So this is all about the video fundamental analysis of this video. I think you have liked this video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel to receive the further fundamental analysis which I will be doing in the future, so that it is going to help you in investing to make the profits out of stock market in the very simplest manner, in the very systematic manner, in very disciplined manner. It would actually boost your knowledge also as well. Please share my videos and also share to your friends to increase the further knowledge in the stock market. So till next video, bye bye.